As always, please don't forget to like and subscribe so I can create more guides for you. Have a wonderful day. Greetings everyone, this is the talents. This new talents is for Reservoir Raid and for the upcoming Doomsday. It looks really very interesting. So you have 3 trees in here, the growth trees and the conquest and cooperation. Each one of these is used basically for a different purpose. Conquest if you are a rally leader, cooperation if you are a joiner, and the growth is for if you are basically a collector for water tanks, etc. And each of these trees are having really an interesting talents. You have 15 points so far. I'm not sure how would you earn more points, maybe through the gameplay or something, maybe before that, I don't know yet. But here is the thing, there are some useless talents. For example, these talents that says increase the amount of solo purified water gained from kills by 5%. Keep in mind that does not contribute to the alliance score. The alliance score is basically the one that allows you to win. However, there are some other nice talents in here that really contributes a lot. Like this is for those people who like to collect water. Increase the amount of scattered purified water recovered by 10%. So basically this talent, if let's say there are 1,000 water that fall on the floor when the building got attacked, if you are collecting let's say 1,000, this is going to increase it by way much more. Let's say you manage to collect 1,000 from the ground, it will add 1,100, and at level 2 it's going to recover even more. This is really going to be crazy. And let's see this talent. Okay, this is another very good talent for the water gathering. If you are one of those who are going to gather water, increase the amount of purified water gathered from water tanks. And I consider this skill to be one of the best skills so far, because everyone is supposed to be water gathering. However, there are some useless skills. This reduce relocation for teleports. I don't think this is really that good, as this one increased the march speed when recovering scattered purified water. This is going to be extremely useful for mobile, for when you are like trying to get the water before the enemy. Reduce wounded rate. I don't think this is that useful, and I have no idea what is this. During the event settlement, increase the amount of solo purified water by 5%. Maybe that's a new like light event inside. But anyway, anything that says increase the solo purified water by 5% is completely pointless, because as I said, solo purified water does not contribute to the alliance water, and the alliance water is the one that makes you win. However, when they say here increase the amount of purified water gathered from tanks, they mean overall the solo and the alliance. Now for the conquest, it is all related to the rally leader. Like for example here, when launching a rally, increase your attack amplification. When launching a rally or acting as a garrison commander, increase the defense amplification. And there are some side talents. When acting as a garrison leader or commander, increase the production of the water, purified water, by 5%. Oh my god, so you can actually do some crazy things here. Like you can be a defender, but again, this is really decent. Like do you know what does this mean? Like you're supposed to lose a 10,000 water. When you are defending a building, you're supposed to lose say 10,000 water, but this one is going to reduce the amount of water you are going to lose. Let me explain what does this talent mean. There are water that you can recover, you know, and there are a safe water. Safe water is this retainable purified water, which means you are supposed to lose 10,000, but now because this garrison leader is here, you are going to be defending at least 10% of it. Like you're supposed to lose 10,000, you are going to lose like 9,000 only, because the safe water percentage is now higher. This one, focused fire solar power station. When launching a rally or acting as a garrison commander, increase the attack amplification and defense application battles at solar power stations. If you are a rally leader, this rally leader is supposed to be the one who stays at the solar. This talent is supposed to be for you. Now, last stand. When launching a rally on a building, if the enemy power is higher than you, obviously you are going to get stat bonus the greater, but this only so far works if the enemy is stronger than you. You are going to get a lot of stats here. I have no idea how much yet. Now let's go for the next talent. When launching a rally, whereas and blah blah blah, these are focused talents. Focused talents means these works at water process plants, and this one works overall. This one works on water treatment center. Like literally, there are talents like if you are a rally leader that's supposed to go to water treatment center, you are supposed to take this. If you are a rally leader that is supposed to take the water process plants, you are supposed to take this. And this talent is literally overall for every rally leader. This talent is fuel mutation factory. I think you could skip this talent. I'm not sure if it's possible or not, but I don't recommend it. But see, there are some talents here that is mainly and has no conditions. I think you can just take them. When launching a rally or acting as a garrison commander, increase the attack, amplification, defense at central reserve. I think this is the center. Here comes the swift conquest. When launching a rally, reduce the time it takes to gain full control of the building. This is crazy. Okay, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is like a solar. I think this talent is really must take. Swift conquest. It's gonna be a disaster, really. Okay, now when launching a rally or acting as a garrison commander, increase the attack amplification, and that's a pointless talent. Okay, rally surge. When acting as a rally, okay, this is something I did not get it very well. Maybe later on they will increase it, because this increases the rally capacity by 20k with a maximum of 500k. Maybe in the future there will be more levels to increase the capacity. Okay, we are so far done with the conquest tree. Now comes the joiner. Here as a joiner, when joining a rally and participating in garrison, increase the attack amplification up to 6 times. So basically this affects. So basically when you join with this rally, keep in mind that you have to have 6 joiners with this skill. Now, when defending your settlement, reduce the wanted rate by 10%. I find it completely pointless. You are not supposed to hit it anyway. You are supposed to be adding your heroes into settlement. Yeah, make it useless. If you are going to get 10 million loses or something, it's gonna reduce it by 100. I still think the best way is to avoid getting hit at all. Here, when joining a rally or participating in garrison defense, increase the defense, blah blah blah. This is again good. So basically, if you want to take advantage of this talent, you are supposed to join with 12 players because it stacks 6 times. Now for this one, this is one of the most really useful talents here, because this one will allow you to join from a little bit far. Finally, you have your settlement getting attacked, you are getting defense and lethality. I don't think it's really useful. When your settlement is burning, do enemy increase reduce their ability? Not really useful. When joining a rally, okay, this one is actually very good, and the problem, it says stacks 1 time, so I don't get it. Maybe it's just 1 player. I'm not really sure so far. So far for me, I think a combination of cooperation, a combination of growth is very good for those who are like going to be joiners. But the worst tree so far for me, so far it's not that much good. I think its cooperation tree needs to be improved. Keep in mind this is still beta. There might be a lot of tweaks for it. That's it guys, and have a wonderful day.